Okay, let's talk money, real talk. Money. Money denotes where you live, what school you go to, who your friends are, and what you do with your life. Really, if you want to think about it, that is what money can control. So if we get a lack mindset and think we'll never get any better with money, we are saying that we're okay with staying where we need to stay. So today is all about changing your money and thinking about money and how it affects you, because it's such a big thing. Money is actually energy. You don't ever lose money. You gain knowledge or wisdom, or you gain something when you give money out. So you get something back, okay? And you just have to decide which is worth that money to get what you get back. Like I said, and I want you to think about, money does denote where you live. It decides who are your friends, because your money decides like where you can live, what suburbs you can live in. It denotes like where you can go to school. Money denotes where you go to university. Money denotes them from university, that's where your friends are. And then you start this whole circle about being around certain people that all have the same like money values or the money abilities that you do. So you can change that, because if you came in, like I came into this world with a very nearly poverty upbringing. I mean, I didn't have any electricity when I was growing up. It was very much no electricity, no fans, no air conditioners, no TV. We had a generator on for 1 or 2 hours a night, and that was it, enough to cook dinner and watch a little bit of news, and then it was lights out. We were literally outside watching the stars and the moon, and that's what we did. And yes, being in Australia, we did have a lot of snakes around at that stage too, and we even had the outback toilet. I'm not the average person for my age. Most people my age had the ability to turn on a light switch, where I did not. So we grew up very quickly knowing that maybe I couldn't afford to have things that other kids could have, and we had to sacrifice things when we went shopping and everything else. I had to change the way my poverty mindset from being the way I grew up to what I was going to do. And we had money before that, but there was a loss that came in there, and then we had to go. So we went from an abundance mindset down to a poverty mindset, and then I've had to build myself back up now to be into an abundance mindset. And it's so important, because money is energy, and you need an abundance mindset. If you don't think you can go out there and get the money that you want, or you deserve the job that you know you can have, you need to start changing the way you think, because the way you think can actually denote what happens in your life. It's so good. You have to value yourself too, because a lot of us buy a lotto ticket and think, but we'll never win it. So what's the point of buying it in the first place, So you have to have a real abundance mindset, value yourself, really go, I deserve to have the best. I command that I have money come in. I command that this is what's going to happen, because if you can say it like you want it, that's when it comes back to you. But you need to take inspired action as well. You can start speaking in a manifesting tone. You have to also put the action behind it. You have to, if you want to be a millionaire, it's not about sitting on your bottom at home and waiting for it because you've manifested and said, I'm going to be a millionaire, I'm going to be a millionaire, or not, I'm going to be, I am a millionaire, if you're doing it in the right positive affirmations. I take inspired action towards this, which means you get up off your bottom and you go out there and you work or do what you need to so that you can have that money and that abundance mindset. You also have to have gratitude for money. A lot of us just have money and it comes in, it goes out. We don't even look at it. I think a lot of people wouldn't even have half the idea of who's on those notes. Like, the other thing is too, we touch money every single day and we don't think about where that money come from. That money that we got could have been somebody who was not well off and that was like their last dollar, or it might have been somebody who's died because of this money. You don't know that this money hasn't done good things before, because it changes hands so often. So have some gratitude for money. Don't just throw it away. Look after it, protect it. Have gratitude for what you have in the bank. You need to find gratitude. Money and gratitude go together. And then when you do that, then you have the abundance mindset, then you have the value that's there, and money is yours for the taking. Take out some money if you've got any at home. Look at it, put it in your hand, and maybe meditate for a few moments and see what money wants to tell you. See you tomorrow.